Ladies and gentlemen, the winds are roaring, the wolves are howling, because everyone knows that something dangerous this way comes. Welcome to Fire Pro Wrestling World. It's been a little bit of a delay since the last one. I apologize for that. They added the Stardom DLC, and basically it just broke literally everything mod-wise, and I had some cool stuff I wanted to do on this event. One specific segment that required mods, so I was like, oh, put it off for a couple weeks to see if they fix it. And Carlzilla worked fast, and he fixed it, and we're doing it now. I apologize. Normally I'd be like, well, there's nothing I could have done. People were like, let's put it off for a bit. I apologize, because he actually fixed it in like a week, and I just didn't think he would fix it that quickly, and so I didn't check for 2 weeks, so that's my bad. We ran out of budget again, blew it all on the video. That's a good kayfabe. Here's our opening battle royal with the Brian Kendrick, Eric Young, Kyle O'Reilly, CDI Link, Pipame, Cody Rhodes, RoboCop, and Jay White. I was about to ask why I have Jay White, and then I remembered I have the New Japan DLC now. So get ready for a ton of New Japan wrestlers as well. Yeah, since the last stream I bought all but the charity DLC. And I basically just didn't buy the charity DLC because it wasn't on sale. So I can theoretically buy it anytime. We have a heck of a show for you tonight. To run down the card real quick, Leon Kawada has promised to tame that wild flamingo that's been running rampant these last few weeks. Chat has JY in this opener. The Colin Delaney Open Challenge returns. Everyone excited and thrilled for this situation. You know, it's been such a long time. Everyone's ready to get zany yet again. Kool-Aid Man will defend his newly won Fisticuffs Championship. Kiryu has challenged Akira Fudo to a sparring singles match to let out a little bit of frustrations after they came up short in their tag team championship match last week at I guess not really last week, at Ultimate Genesis when they came short. He wants to let off some steam. He needs to just have a friendly match, and Akira Fudo has accepted. Jay White has been critical. Is that Jay White? I think that's the Brian Kendrick at the bottom, so I think Jay White got critted. A shame for Jay White. After their surprising victory, the leader, he's not really the leader, the general, I don't even remember what their team was, Blothar's team, the General Drew Gulak and their newest member Mew will be working together as the makeshift team of Mew Gulak to face off against the tag team champions in Asuka. Ippo will be having an open challenge after we saw him knock out Brock Lesnar at Ultimate Genesis. Everyone very surprised to see that. Will he be able to carry that momentum even further? How does the sound, by the way? The Romada Warfare Championship will be on the line. I think Spawn is the champion. I legit don't remember, but I'm pretty sure it's Spawn. After his impressive showing these last few events, Kurt Angle will be facing the new Gruesome Weight Champion, Buffalo Rampage, in the Dodecagon. Buffalo Rampage, of course, defeated his twin brother, Buffalo Man, ending his insane championship streak at Ultimate Genesis. And finally, in the main event, Alan Rickman has gone through so much. He was critted. Sounds good, thanks. What the fuck was this other message? Could we finally see the debut of Ricky Business? Mayhaps. There are still some characters I have that are locked behind the charity DLC. For example, the Invisible Kaiju will not be debuting, not like we would know if he would or anything, but I still have a few locked characters, but I do have a bunch more that we could see debut now that I have the DLC. But we'll just have to wait and find out. Alan Rickman was critted by the Hippo at Rhino Fest. He then went on to channel his magic and become Severus Snape to battle the extremely powerful Fat Albert. He barely inched away with a win, just hanging on to life, and it was at that moment that Reggie Fils-Aimé cashed in his ultimate, his endless opportunity. And still, Alan Rickman managed to survive, to hang on to that title, despite all the odds. He is a bruised and broken man. Despite his couple of weeks of recovery, he is still clearly exhausted from everything he's had to do. And now, in tonight's main event, he must face the most dangerous man in Fire Pro Wrestling. He must face Insidious, the lipstick demon himself. Is this the end of Alan Rickman's reign? Will he make it out of tonight's show with his title? Will he make it out of tonight's show with his life? You're going to have to stick around to find out. Maybe dead silence, I'm doing a thing right now. That's just how it goes. I read an unrelated message. Don't worry about that. I saw the Brian Kendrick get eliminated. We've got 6 left here in this opening Battle Royal. I really think nothing on the line for this Battle Royal. This is just get a few people on the screen. You know, we saw the debut of Jay White. We're just getting some people, getting them some screen time, letting them work their bones. They've had a few weeks off. They got to unstiffen up those limbs. I don't even remember the last time we saw some of these people. That's okay. They're all working. They're getting this match done. CDI Link really working over Pip-A-Me, doing a lot of damage to our blood. Butterfly suplex by Kyle O'Reilly. As now RoboCop beating the crap out of him. And Link taking him out with the Ushigurushi. Link trading strikes with Kyle O'Reilly, who's getting pinned. It was Cody Rhodes, but he is still in this. I really think this could be RoboCop's opportunity to build himself back up. Jesus! Sleeper suplex. I guess, kind of. I don't really know. RoboCop ground and pound from behind. I think Eric Young just tapped out. Or got knocked out. One of the two. Yep, Eric Young is gone. Pip-A-Me has a steel chair. Trying to take Cody Rhodes out. Shining Wizard from Pip-A-Me. Cody Rhodes on the outside in big trouble here. Sent to the barricade. Pip-A-Me has a chair yet again. Oh, and another Shining Wizard just keeps faking him out. 16. 17 is Cody Rhodes getting counted out. Pip-A-Me flips him off. Cody Rhodes counted out after the double chair fake out into Shining Wizard. Pip-A-Me really screwed Cody Rhodes over there. I think that might be the first legitimate count we've ever seen. Oh, RoboCop making Kyle O'Reilly tap out, then beat him up again anyway. Pip-A-Me now making Link. No, Link got to the ropes. I thought she made Link tap out. It's down to Link, RoboCop, and Pip-A-Me as RoboCop is just beating everyone to death. Pip-A-Me now grabbing him from behind. RoboCop dragging her away, ground and pound from behind. I guess Link is out. I don't know. I guess he tapped out at some point. Pip-A-Me still in this, though. And there it is. I don't even remember what I called that. The data chip or something. The data spike. That's what it was. As Pip-A-Me throws RoboCop into the corner, setting him up top. Looking for the superplex. Oh, my God! Super Canadian Destroyer into the butterfly suplex. Dude, they're going nuts for this opening. They're giving out, you know what? Whoever wins this is going in the Wormodic Warfare Championship match. These two have been giving it their all. They deserve something. And that's exactly what I'm going to give them. If they can survive this 8-man, they get to go right into the other 8-man later on tonight. Pip-A-Me flipping them off. Now RoboCop ground and pound from behind, but there's going to be a rope break. As Pip-A-Me stomps right on his shoulder blade, trying to break that robot arm into the pin. 1, 2. Oh, Pip-A-Me still kicking out. She's lost a lot of blood, though. Off the ropes. Now into the armbar. Center of the ring. Is RoboCop going to tap? She's been working that arm for the entire time she's been fighting RoboCop, really. Is it going to pay off in the end? Or is RoboCop going to beat her to death? Discus Lariat from RoboCop. He's choking her! And he chokes her out! And RoboCop is going to the Warmada Gore Fair Championship match. Here tonight. There's my water. Where's my water? There it is. Need it. I need it, Duns. He says, I'm gonna lick my arm. Learn. Robo-hype. RoboCop momentum. The man who formerly had almost 2 title shots in one night. I don't remember if I turned off the thing that's supposed to have been causing the bug where they stretch over themselves, but we're gonna find out in a bit. Let's just have a nice opening singles match. I'll let you all decide. Let me just check the options. I never know when I mess with stuff. It's been too long. I gotta remember if I altered anything. Alright, we're gonna pick... No, let's do something a little different. Give me a number. Give me 2 different numbers, 1 to 4. And we will take whichever wrestler is randomed on that number. Just for shits and giggles. You're basically going to pick who's in this match before you even know who you're picking. $1 and 3.5. Just because of that, I'm going to be picking number 2 since you want to be a bitch. It's going to be Machoke versus Triple H. Oh my god. What an opening singles match. The King of Kings taking on... I think I have entrances on, actually. Let's turn that off. The Fair Bear refereeing, the only ref tough enough to be contained in the ring with Machoke and Triple H. Oh, we're gonna find out who's stronger. Right now, it looks like Machoke, Triple H, unable to suplex him, but Machoke just keeps reversing it. Test of strength, they balance out. Triple H could be gaining some momentum for himself here in this fight now, trying to keep things even, as long as he stops going for those suplexes. To lock up. A lot of overhead clubs from Triple H. You know, it's smart. Can't lift him up. Might as well beat him down. Machoke's not going to be able to get a big cocky pin there against the man Triple H. Oh, body slam onto the ring apron to the outside. Machoke has a bit of an ego, but Triple H probably has an even bigger one. Just power slam after power slam. Trading moves back and forth. Chops and punches right now, and Machoke takes him down with just like 2 or 3 strikes. Big punch there by Triple H. Irish whip into the ropes. Oh! No selling the shoulder tackle, but doesn't no sell the drop kick. Machoke taking this in the ring. Oh! Senton to the back. That muscular big boy senton. And another one right to the thick spine of the game. Karate chops repeatedly from Machoke, trying to force Triple H down, but Triple H, the one on top right now, big karate chop. Now Triple H with some multiple punches of his own. A battle of the bodybuilders here. Drop kick to the back of the shoulder blade of Triple H. Nice knee stomp there. Oh, and he has him up, spinning around. The seismic toss from Machoke. And Triple H turns him inside out with a clothesline out of nowhere. The vital throw from Machoke crits Triple H and takes him out. I guess that's probably a better one to be called the seismic toss. I'd probably swap those. Seismic toss, critting Triple H. A real shame. You hate to see it happen. Rip. And now we move on to our first scheduled match of the evening. You know, these last few weeks, there's been a there's been a flamingo running around, and you know, it causes some trouble. It's kicked a few people during matches, and so Leon Kawada, being the beast master that he is, says, no, don't worry. I will take care of this situation. I will get rid of this flamingo, and I will make sure that it stops causing trouble here in Fire Pro World, because I am the Beastmaster. You know, Leon Kawada defeating the Animal Batista at Ultimate Genesis. Really proving himself there, taking out one of the strongest animals, showing that he fears no animal and that all animals should fear him. I need to remember to turn entrances off after the next match. And here we go. We are underway. Leon gonna tame this flamingo, stopping it from running wild. But will he be able to tame this rampant beast, this trickster, this hooligan? Or will the flamingo kick his jaw and run away? Flamingo now choking him out. But Leon was able to make it to the ropes. Big overhead club. Leon trying to work that head, trying to wrench the neck of the flamingo. I guess if you can't tame a flamingo, you could always just kill it. A different type of animal control. Oh, nice enziguri there by the flamingo. I believe we found out it was owned by Primo Cologne. It was one of the clones. I think it was Primo. Leon going for the pin, but the flamingo kicks out. Now working the thin, spindly legs of the flamingo. The ostrich's strongest point, but also its weakest. The muscle, but also the thin, brittle bones. Like a very powerful stick. Leon continuing to try and take those out of the equation. Here in this match, just twisting the flamingo's neck. Trying to snap it, mayhaps choke it out. Big sidewalk slam there by Leon Kawada, taking him somewhere into another leg lock. Don't really know why he moved into the corner, but, you know, whatever you think needs to be done. Oh, trying to choke the flamingo. Had it on a sleeper there, but the flamingo having none of it. Missing the enziguri. Leon Kawada knows exactly what this flamingo's trying to do, and he's doing his best to avoid them all, but he's still getting hit quite a few times. Big enziguri to the top of the head, but out of nowhere, went for the suplex. The flamingo reversed. And here they are reversing one after another, countering each other's moves. There's the suplex to the flamingo. Elbow drop to the tiny face. Irish whipping him into the corner, hanging him upside down, and multiple chops brings the flamingo down again. Another suplex by Leon Kawada. He is working the leg, trying to get him to tap out. You know, if he can make the flamingo submit here, he'll have truly tamed this animal. You know, it's sometimes just forcing it into a pin with the flamingo. He's looking for it. The bird kick into the pin. 1, 2, 2.9. Leon Kawada not going to go down to an animal that easily. DDT. Now Irish whip into the ropes. Flamingo being very good to bounce off. Leon up top. What's he waiting for here? Oh, diving crossbody into the pin, but the flamingo had the rope. Super kick. 1, 2, 3, and the flamingo defeats Leon Kawada. This bird cannot be tamed. He's dancing on him. And you have to imagine, after the reputation Leon's built as a Beastmaster, he cannot be happy about losing to the flamingo here. Alright, let's move this water bottle, because I think it's the one I'm drinking from, but actually it's empty. Alright. Hey, chat, what kind of match do you want to see next? So I believe most of our matches are just non-gimmick singles matches, really. No way. Cage, alright. It's cage deathmatch time, brother. Let me find this mod. Where's the use modified cage logic? Yes. How did I do crazy cage? Let me find this real quick. Draw, title change, disable, 5 count. Cage. Escape only. 8. Alright. I think that's... I don't know what the fuck that sound was, or if you could even hear it. Alright, I think the cage match is set up now. To double check the mods here. Alright. It's cage deathmatch time. Who are the two facing? I'll randomize it. And then we'll save him for the main event. We'll randomize it, and we'll... Like, what the fuck is that? Oh, it's the IWGP titles. Who fucking cares? I'm about to turn all of the IWGP titles into 24/7 titles. I'm about to just be like, fucking, here you go. If you have it, you have it. Should I do that? Should we have matches tonight for the IWGP titles, and then just like, for all of these titles, not these two, but all of these titles, and then, well, not the 6-man either. Let's ignore the tag. Should we have random matches for these fucking singles matches, and then just be like, if you ever show up again, your title's on the line? Anyway. Human Hot Dog, Bobby Lashley, Montez Ford, and Killian Dane, Aleister Black, George Costanza, Mr. Frosty, and the Hippo. Pick your 2 people that you want in this match. And you know what? Fuck it. This one's for the IWGP. Oh shit, it took them all out. God damn it, never mind. I'll remember who you wanted. Tell me who you wanted. If it's not Human Hot Dog, Aleister Black, I'll go find the others. I forgot they would just do that. Ford and Frosty. Okay, I'll find those real quick. Montez Ford will be near the bottom of WWE because I did not download him a long time ago. He was a relatively new download. There he is. And he will face Frosty, who is a video game character and probably at the... I was like, who the fuck is in call? Probably near the bottom of this one. Enjoy this peek into all the characters that are currently available. Wait, how fucking long have I had Frosty? I don't remember him barely ever getting used. What the fuck? Where is he? Oh, there he is. He's Mr. Frosty. A bunch of weird colors for some reason. Alright, there we go. Entry finished. Montez Ford versus Mr. Frosty. Okay. The bug still kind of exists. That threw me off seeing the fat flamingo like that. It actually kind of worked. It was just more ripped Leon versus even weirder Bird. One of these 2 men walking out of this cage match with nothing on the line. But, you know, this is a great opportunity for both of these individuals to prove themselves. Or to just kill their opponent, like by bashing his head in with a baseball bat. Alright, Montez Ford beats him. These cage matches are cursed. Mr. Frosty, critical. You never want to be in one of these cage matches. Alrighty then, let's have ourselves a random singles match for the IWGP Championship. Let's fucking do it. Random referee, J. Jonah Jameson. Alright. Let's go. I mean, it doesn't matter. So we'll just click this one at random. Alright, who's it gonna be? Who's fighting for this now another 24/7 title, but unlike the Fisticuffs Championship, you don't have to defend it all at once. By the way, every time someone wins multiple of these championships, they fuse together and become a super championship. Just so we're clear about that. Alright, random select. It's gonna be Snoop Dogg versus Jimmy Uso for the IWGP Heavyweight Championship. Here we go. Let's get it on. Oh no! It's still a cage match! Alright, brother. That's just how it's gonna... I forgot to turn cage match off. We're still in it. Elbow drop to Jimmy, so we're gonna make up for how short that last cage match was. Maybe it'll be a second short cage match, who knows. Off the rope, spine buster. They're just attacking each other on that exploding barbed wire bat. Now, oh, Snoop Dogg escaping Jimmy Uso's Samoan drop there. Low blow, but anything goes here in the cage death match. Big punch, they're fighting over that exploding barbed wire bat yet again. A different one this time, though. Sidewalk slam from Jimmy Uso. Oh, tripping him into the bat. They're really taking advantage of the placement here. Doing them the best they can. Boston Crab to Snoop Dogg. I'm going to let this play out for a second. I just remembered I cannot check what my frames look like. I'm going to assume frames are fine unless I get the red exclamation mark. That's like frames are bad. Frog splash from Jimmy Uso, and he bounces off Snoop Dogg and lands on the barbed wire bat, and he does it again. That might be hurting him more than it hurts. Snoop Dogg stunner out of nowhere. Irish whip now into the ropes. He just tripping him again. Not really tripping him into anything in particular this time. Big power slam there. Scoop slam by Snoop Dogg. Uso chanting his name out there. Running Bulldog. The running Snoop Dogg. Which one of these two men is going to walk away with the IWGP Heavyweight Championship? Backstabber. Now with choke slam. Things could be bad here. Another backstabber. Jimmy Uso in real trouble. Just getting absolutely taken out. Samoan drop from Jimmy Uso. Telling Snoop Dogg to bring it from behind. Pele kick from Snoop Dogg as he picks Jimmy Uso up. These two now going blow for blow, punching each other back and forth. Super kick from Jimmy Uso as he goes up top. Frog splash. But you can't go for a pin. It's escape the cage or kill your opponent only. There's only one way in and one way out. And it's in a body bag. Even if you escape, you land on the landmines. Oh! The Uso ass bomb into the frog splash. And again landing on the landmine. And Jimmy Uso climbs up and escapes the cage. Jimmy Uso is the IWGP Heavyweight Champion. He's getting I forgot. It's a singles match. Wait. Oh no. A loophole. He tricked him. Oh no, the match ended. Never mind. I thought he was going to get counted out and Snoop Dogg was going to win the championship. Snoop Dogg busting out the Uno reverse card. Congratulations to Jimmy Uso now having the 24/7 IWGP Heavyweight Championship. And now, It's time. The moment you have all been waiting for. The man. The myth. The legend is here. I have no idea where he is though, actually. Oh fuck. It's the Colin Delaney Open Challenge. I didn't get the song ready. Shit. I forgot to get the song ready. That's okay. Either way, it's time. Let's get zany. It's Colin Delaney. And actually, let's go into the mods now and make this a normal match again. Let's get rid of those the cage match. The Colin Delaney Open Challenge has finally returned, and he's gonna be facing off against the Alien. It's gonna be a hell of a tough challenge for Colin Delaney, but it's one he's ready for. He's been training. He sees all these people coming out, making open challenges. What is happening? Why is it still a cage match? I have it set to normal. Did it default me to cage match when I told it to do a cage match? Is that the issue here? Normal match. Colin Delaney Alien. Entry finished. Okay, there we go. Normal match time. Colin Delaney versus the Alien. They could form a tag team called the Delalians, but that's something for another time. Colin Delaney pushing him off the ropes. If Colin Delaney could defeat the Alien here, that would just be huge for him. It would prove that Colin Delaney is truly at the top of his game. Even though he lost the Fisticuffs Championship, he's still training. He's still becoming better. He's still just as zany as before. Now choking the Alien out here. Some new moves added to his arsenal, apparently. Really been practicing headbutt to the crotch of Colin Delaney. Oh, Campbell clutch pin there. But Colin Delaney was ready right to the eyes. Big elbow, knees getting dropped as the two rush in the ropes. And he dodges. Comes down the Alien. Drop kicking his knees. These two now punching each other. Alien trying to rip out his appendix. He wants Colin Delaney's tasty spleen. But Colin Delaney is not going to let it happen. He's not going to die in his own open challenge. Now trying to rip his brain out. Colin Delaney not going to let any of this happen. Elbow drop onto the Alien. Has him up. What's he doing? Goes for the German suplex. The Alien not going to let that happen. Big roundhouse kick there into an Enziguri. The Alien, he stays moving. Making sure Colin Delaney don't have time to go for anything. Oh my god! Oh! Jesus! The Invasion Driver defeats Colin Delaney. Absolutely incredible. What a finish. Spiking Colin Delaney square on his head. No, call it the fucking Prometheus. That's way better. Colin Delaney, you know, it hurts him, you know. He's fought hard. The audience giving him a happy round of applause. A nice little bit of "you've still got it." They want him to know that they still love him, even if he falls short just a few times. And Colin Delaney, just happy to be here with these people, these fans that love him, no matter what may happen. But wait, it seems that someone's making their way out to the ring right now. Someone's rushing the ring. Someone is rushing the ring. We're trying to find out who it is. Who is it? Someone's rushing, called it. It's Buffalo Man! Buffalo Man, in a fury, after losing his Gruesomeweight Championship, he's coming out here to attack the injured Colin Delaney. Oh no, don't do it! Oh, double X, I thought he was going to gore him. Colin Delaney just got absolutely spiked on his head by the alien, and now getting jumped by an enraged Buffalo Man. He's beating him from behind. Colin Delaney off the ropes. No, he's dead. Colin Delaney trying to choke Buffalo Man out, just trying to defend himself from his attacker. Possibly trying to buy some time until help can arrive. Big punch from Colin Delaney, and Buffalo Man knees him right in the gut. Big punch from Colin Delaney there. Big boot. Exploding barbed wire bat. Oh my god! How often do we see Buffalo Man fly like that? Something is snapped inside of him. Hesitation suplex, though, by Colin Delaney. As he Irish whips him into a Superman punch. The Super Zane punch. A small package, but this isn't a sanctioned match. There's no pinfalls. These two punching each other now. Colin Delaney is not going to let someone just run out here and try to jump him without putting up a fight of his own. He is not going to go down without swinging. Multiple chops to Buffalo Man. As we see another vertical suplex. Both men exhausted. Colin Delaney from the match he just had. Buffalo Man clearly not expecting Colin Delaney to fight back this much. Normally I'd say I don't know what's come over Buffalo Man to just jump Colin Delaney like this, but I think we all know Buffalo Breaker! I think we all know what's come over him. He's this furious over losing to his brother at Ultimate Genesis. He's just attacking everyone in sight. The triple stomps, but Colin Delaney with two zany elbows in a row. Up top, a third zany elbow. Oh no, what is Buffalo Man planning on the apron? Don't do it! Oh my god! Power bombed. And the slam on the outside, and security showed up to grab Colin Delaney after he was power bombed from the ring apron to the outside. Unbelievable. Colin Delaney is in really bad shape, and Buffalo Man has escaped into the crowd and just burst through a door to run off. Unbelievable. The carnage he has left in his wake, the broken body that is Colin Delaney. Alright, chat, we have to move on. What kind of match do you want to see next? Let's check. Dunk's having his good meal. He says, don't forget tonight's show sponsored by Snickers. Snickers, eat fresh. Alright. Any suggestions for match? Next match type here. Another IWGP title going to be on the line. Unless you want to see a tag match. And then it'll just be a tag match. Because we're not going to do the IWGP tag titles. Alright. We are going to do a barbed wire death match. And it is going to be for the IWGP Intercontinental Championship. And the people... Well, let's see what the ref is going to be. Referoth. And it's going to be Killer Queen versus Tony the Tiger. And here, that's ripped, that absolutely shredded Colin Delaney. Oh shit! Wait, fuck. Wait, I messed something up. Sorry. Let me go back into mods for a second. I made a whoopsie here. All right, there we go. That was almost really bad. Alright. Now, I didn't make it for the title. I'm so stupid. Please forgive me. Alright, last time here. IWGP Intercontinental Championship. The IWGP 24/7 Intercontinental Championship on the line. And here we go. Tony the Tiger versus Killer Queen. We've already seen Jimmy Uso claim the 24/7 IWGP Heavyweight Championship. Who is going to get the 24/7 IWGP Intercontinental Championship? Tony the Tiger throwing Killer Queen into that electric fence. These two lock it up. Oh, Tony Tiger doesn't want to go into that fence. He knows the pain and suffering that waits, but there's an exploding barbed wire bat right underneath him, and that's going to hurt in of itself as well. DDT from Tony the Tiger. As we see now, multiple chops. Oh, and Tony the Tiger explodes. Killer Queen now picking him up. Snapmare by Tony the Tiger. Oh, sends him into the bat once again. Drop kick, taking him out. Tony the Tiger really standing in charge of this match so far. As we see the elbow drop into the pin, but Tony the Tiger kicks out. Now, big suplex, breaking the light tube. That is going to hurt Killer Queen. Boston Crab on the wood. But Killer Queen able to escape, sending Tony the Tiger right into that electrified fence. We are just now 5 minutes away from nuclear detonation. Running power slam from Tony the Tiger, and these two do not want to still be in this match when that goes off. Exploding barbed wire bat going off beneath him. Big punch. Tony the Tiger sending Killer Queen into the barbed wire as well. Figure 4 leg lock. Killer Queen can't grab the ropes. Oh, and the light tube explodes under Tony the Tiger. Bad placement there. What a death match. Multiple punches here. Who's walking away with that 24/7 IWGP Intercontinental Championship? Killer Queen smacking him down. Ground and pound on top of Tony the Tiger. Oh, and Killer Queen just explodes right there. Big DDT. Now, oh, Killer Queen chopping him down. Ground and pound from behind. Is she gonna knock him out? No, Tony the Tiger still in this. Picking it up. Oh! Tiger bomb. On to Killer Queen. 1 minute away from detonation. Are these two gonna be able to hold on once the bombs go off? Headbutt from Tony the Tiger. Multiple chops side of the face on the exploding barbed wire bat. This is not good for Tony, taking more damage. Tiger bomb! He's taunting as the bombs get ready to go off. Oh, and they both get the double explosion and are taken out. What does this mean for the championship? Is there going to be a judge decision, or are we going to have to claim a new champion? There's only one way to find out. It's a draw. And Tony the Tiger has been granted the win via ref decision. That does count as a crit, though. So Tony the Tiger goes on the injured list. As does Killer Queen. But you know, that's the benefit of these titles not having to be defended at every show. They're just defended when you show up. Speaking of 24/7, it is now time for the Fisticuffs Championship to be put on the line. in an SWA rules match. Oh, Dunks be wiggling. Calm down, Dunks. The Fisticuffs Championship currently held. That's the wrong one. Currently held. Was held by Kool-Aid Man. I appear to have forgotten to change that. There's an easy fix right here. 1 on style points. Maybe he did. Alright, let's fix this super quick. I know, I see you, Chunker. FW rivals, alternate entrance, extra parameter, interview. Oh, I guess I can't change that right now. Well, you'll just have to take my word for it that Kool-Aid Man is currently the champion. And he will be in the mascot section. Your Fisticuffs champion Kool-Aid Man. But who is he going to face off against? Togi Makabe. I don't know who that is. I know it's a New Japan guy. But that's, you know, I just don't know who that is. That's fine. If I set the title. Nope, it changes him to Gigamac. That sucks. Alrighty then. Kool-Aid Man defending the Fisticuffs Championship against Togi Makabe. If I'm pronouncing that wrong, let me know. In JPW Invasion. You know, all these FPW guys. We've got a WWE guy with an IWGP belt. We've got a breakfast mascot with an IWGP belt. And now, we've got an IWGP guy looking for the fucking Fisticuffs Championship in JPW. But is he going to be able to go through Kool-Aid Man? The man that only one person has ever beaten in a singles match. Can Toby do it? And of course, Kool-Aid Man does have to defend his title in 2 matches back-to-back here tonight. You know, as I said, I was going to decide as it goes if he has to defend it once or twice each show. He's going to have to defend it twice this show. Big body slam from Togi Makabe. And the shoulder tackle, Kool-Aid Man up top, in to the elbow drop. But Toby able to escape. Kool-Aid Man escaping that suplex, but gets caught with the exploder. Man, Toby's already bleeding everywhere. Kool-Aid Man's never had some New Japan blood put into his Kool-Aid before, and he's ready to get a whole lot of it. Elbow drop onto the Invader here. Big punch. Multiple punches back and forth here. As now, Kool-Aid Man gets hit with the suplex, but gets right back up. Goes for the tackle. From behind. Toby looking for the pin. 1. And Kool-Aid kicking out right away. Irish whip into the corner. For those of you unaware here in SWA rules, there is a TKO. I don't remember. I think it's 5 knockdowns is a TKO. And it's also 3 10-minute rounds. As Toby tries to ground and pound. Oh, yeah! And there's the first knockdown for Togi Makabe. Could he get up at 7? He's up at 9. Barely getting back to his feet after the oh yeah. Never felt a move that powerful in his entire wrestling tenure. Oh, into the cutter. Kool-Aid clutch. Is Togi Makabe going to tap out? There actually are no submissions. That's right. It's knockout or pinfall only. So the Kool-Aid clutch just serves to injure Togi Makabe. Exploder into a pin. 2, and Kool-Aid Man kicks out. Multiple chops taking Kool-Aid Man out. And now flipping off the Fisticuffs champion. And more chops yet again. More middle fingers. Trying to show that he is not afraid of the Kool-Aid Man. He's just doing it. Trying to break that Kool-Aid glass with his hand. Irish whip into the ropes. Clothesline. Things may not be looking so good for the Kool-Aid Man here. Now, he's got him up. Pile driver to the Kool-Aid Man. And the round comes to an end before the ref can do the count. Big body slam there. Toby Maccabee starting to look real strong now. Got that adrenaline flowing. Power slam after power slam. Irish whips into a big Cobra strike. Oh, takedown headlock. Toby does no. Oh, yeah, that's going to be it. That's it. There's no getting up. Toby Maccabee is out of this match. A second. Oh, yeah, is going to finish him off here. There's the 10 count. Kool-Aid Man has retained the Fisticuffs Championship. But now, Kool-Aid Man must defend it again right after the fight. I'm sorry, it was Togi Maccabee. I misread that. I apologize. He's down. Kool-Aid Man. Yeah, fucking jobber Togi Maccabee. I couldn't even be bothered to learn his name. He's nothing. Just food to feed the Kool-Aid Man. As it is now time for him to defend. Let's get a real ref for this one. To defend his title yet again in a regular singles match this time. I promise I'll remember to set the right champion after all this. Oh, I'm not selecting anyone. Let me make sure the settings are good. I think I have critical on high. Yeah, turn that to low. Not low, but normal. And who is it gonna be? He's gonna be facing Damian Priest from NJPW to NXT. The former Punishment Martinez looking to take the Fisticuffs Championship from the mildly injured Kool-Aid Man. He did take quite a few hits from his opponent in that last match. Took quite a lot of karate chops to the head. Is that going to be enough to give Damian Priest the ability to put away Kool-Aid Man here? Or is Damian Priest just more fuel for the fire? Big spine buster there. Into a leg lock. But Damian Priest able to fight out as Kool-Aid Man sends him into the corner. I don't know what he's playing here. Putting him up top. What is this? Oh my god! Belly to belly superplex from the Kool-Aid Man, who gets Irish whipped into a clothesline. Damian Priest. If you can hear like a shaking or something, there's a very loud truck starting up outside. It's literally shaking my room. I don't know if that's vibrating the mic or anything. Just in case you hear a weird noise, that's what that is. Kool-Aid Man pulling his pants up, tightening them for that elbow drop into a chokehold. But Damian Priest able to escape. These two now going blow for blow here. And Damian Priest comes out on top, the Fisticuffs champion. He could be in trouble, you know. We know how good Kool-Aid Man is, but we rarely see him do multiple fights in one sitting. Back when he was world champion, we basically only ever saw him as world champion. Even when he was tag champions, it was Andrew WK that was working double duty. Elbow drop to the spine of Damian Priest. Now Priest has Kool-Aid Man up in the corner. Oh, multiple kicks working over a different part. A burning hammer to the outside. Taking Kool-Aid Man's own move into the suicide dive, and Kool-Aid Man gets right back up. He wants to show Damian Priest how it's really done. Choke slam onto the concrete. Kool-Aid clutch on the outside. Last time, that's how he lost the belt. Maybe. Oh, choke slam from Damian Priest. These two doing the same moves one after another. Anything you can do, I can do better. Kool-Aid Man and Damian Priest showing off. Another choke slam from Kool-Aid Man, who gets Damian Priest up into a shoulder tackle. And now, once again, big clothesline. Hit that big move there. But Damian Priest just beating him down to the ground. Oh, I don't know what he was going for there, but Kool-Aid Man was able to reverse it. Kool-Aid clutch, center of the ring. Is Damian Priest going to tap out? No, he's able to escape. Now just beating the shit out of Kool-Aid Man. Taunting the Fisticuffs champion. Oh, yeah! And that's going to be it. Into the Kool-Aid clutch! That's it. That's definitely it. The insult to injury there. Could have just pinned him, but made him tap out immediately anyway. If you'll give me just a moment, I will be back in literally just a second. Alright, I'm back. Very short interruption there. But Kool-Aid Man retains the Fisticuffs Championship. Alright. Next IWGP title match time. What match is it going to be, boys? Come on, chat. Tell me what our next match is going to be. As I look through this list here. Gruesome fighting match. An interesting option that I had not considered. A gruesome fighting match for the IWGP United States Championship. The ref for this match going to be Mr. Clean Random. Make sure all the settings here are good. They are. It's gonna be Frank Sinatra versus Phoenix Wright. I swear to God, we've had this match before. I swear we've had this exact match before. What did you miss? Leon Kawada was defeated by a Flamingo. Kool-Aid Man defended the Fisticuffs Championship against Damian Priest and Togi Makabe. Colin Delaney had an open challenge where he lost to the Alien in 5 minutes, and then he was jumped by Buffalo Man and powerbombed from the ring apron to the outside. We have a bunch of IWGP titles. Jimmy Uso defeated Snoop Dogg in a cage match to win the heavyweight one. Tony the Tiger defeated Killer Queen in a barbed wire death match to win the Intercontinental one. We're about to do the United States Championship with Frank Sinatra and Phoenix Wright in a gruesome fighting match. Also, all of the IWGP titles are 24/7 titles, so anytime these people show up after this, they're defending it. That's the only time it's going to be defended. I think that's everything of importance that happened, as a very quick rundown. He's suing over Fly to the Moon. One of these two men going to win the 24/7 IWGP United States Championship. There were a few other matches, but those are the important ones. I don't remember much else, to be honest with you. RoboCop won the opening 8-person match and will be inserted into the gruesome... The gruesome... What the fuck? No, the Warmada Gorefair Championship match. That's what it was. Anyway, who does Chad have winning this MMA match for the 24/7 IWGP United States Championship? The 24/7 IWGP US title. Phoenix Wright with the power bomb. Oh, sit out stunner. These two punching back and forth. Down one Jose has Frank Sinatra winning this. I have to say, as much as I love Phoenix Wright, Frank Sinatra, he is one tough son of a bitch. I could see him coming out victorious here in this MMA fight. The crowd split, torn 50-50 between Frank Sinatra and Phoenix Wright. Let's go, Phoenix Sinatra. It's not the best chant, but you know what? That's the best it's gonna do. Running power slam from Phoenix Wright as round one comes to a close. Roll-ups not going to work here. Big kick to the gut. Dropping the knees to the back of Phoenix Wright's head. As we see a DDT now from Phoenix Wright. Into a figure 4 leg lock. Is Frank Sinatra going to tap out? No, he's able to stay in this. But he has to take his distance for a second. Oh! Fly me to the moon! Criticals. Phoenix Wright. I realize now that we have Okada and he must be pissed everyone steals his move. I'm going to be real with you. I think I've had Okada. I think Okada was one of the, I think I've had Okada since the second Fire Pro event. I just have an official Okada now. So I probably have 2 Okadas right now. Phoenix Wright, unfortunately injured. But Frank Sinatra becoming the 24/7 IWGP United States Champion. I just think Okada never gets randomed. What you doing, dunker? He says, I'm dunking. Alright. Our next match. At Ultimate Genesis. Akira Fudo and Kazuma Kiryu, the winners of the King of Trios Weakest Link tournament. They came together to fight the tag team champions, and they ended up falling short in the end. Well, you know, Kiryu, he was pretty pissed about that. And he needs to take out his frustration, so he has asked for a match against Akira Fudo to just work things out, to let their aggressions run wild. And Akira Fudo has accepted. These tag team partners are going to clash here in just a sparring match to just let it all out, just get those frustrations so they can become a stronger team here in the end. Or so they hope. There's only one way to find out if that's what will really happen as we go into Akira Fudo versus Kazuma Kiryu right now. The Forgotten Ones have exploded. The Honorable Fairbear residing over this match. Kiryu dragging. No, Kiryu getting dragged, I should say. Oh, giant swing to Kira. Not quite as good as Buffalo Man's swing. He doesn't quite have the strength for that yet. You know what? He's still making an attempt there. Arm wringer by Akira Fudo, who's playing it very carefully. He knows his partner very well. He's dodging most of Kazuma's attacks. Even knows how to break out of that lion tamer. Now another giant swing by Kiryu. Really working over those legs, trying to discombobulate Akira Fudo. Fakes him out, hits him with a punch, but Fudo is still going strong. DDT to Kazuma Kiryu. As Kiryu just punches the shit out of him, really. Oh, but Fudo knocking him away, not going to let him get any kind of pinfalls or ground and pounds. Doesn't want to take that kind of damage. STO. Oh, multiple knees to the top of Akira Fudo's head. Exactly what Akira was trying to avoid here. DDT into the elbow drop. Another DDT followed up by these two. Getting into a battle of the blows here. Punch for a bunch. Letting their frustrations out all at once. As Fudo... this is the night of the figure 4 leg lock, apparently. As, oh, blocking Kiryu and landing the splits from the top rope. As, oh, I don't know what he was going for there, but it didn't quite work out. Overhead belly-to-belly suplex from the former Chosen One as he tries to choke out his tag team partner. Multiple punches here as we see the belly-to-belly suplex. Now Irish whips into the ropes. Oh! Flying knee from Kiryu. I don't think we've ever seen him bust out before. What a DDT! Kiryu starting to get quite a bit more aggressive. As Akira hitting that dab. He's going to get fined for that one. I don't know if we've ever seen a Kiryu get so angrily aggressive at this point. Now trying to snap Akira's arm with that submission move. Dodging the super kick. Blocking another with his knee. Multiple punches from Akira. This isn't even a wrestling match anymore. This is just a fight. This is no longer a sparring match. What is... Wait, what is... Oh my god! Super power slam from Kiryu. Irish whip into the ropes. Clothesline from Akira Fudo into the flying knee. I didn't even realize Kiryu stealing Akira Fudo's own move a minute ago. Oh my god, super kick to Kiryu. Oh, these are supposed to be tag team partners going at it. Choking him out now. Ref calling for the rope break. Fairbear has a lot on his hands here. What's Kiryu doing? Oh no, he ran out of breath. He was going to go for that suicide dive, but he just didn't have enough in him. But he was willing to do it. Elbow to the back of Kiryu. Another elbow. Off the ropes now into the clothesline. Oh! Burning hammer! That was a nasty one. That was a nasty burning hammer. That just crumpled Akira. And he still isn't going for the pin. He's punching his head instead. He won't go for the pin even after the burning hammer. Akira has him up. He's trying to injure Akira Fudo, just like he injured Yellow Devil. Super kick up top. And he dodges the splits. Running the ropes now. What's he going to do? Into the arm bar. And Akira Fudo has no choice but to tap. What a match there. The aggression between these two as they took everything out against each other. The flying cross arm breaker as Kazuma Kiryu comes out on top. Let me take a look here at some other things. Alright. Let's do just a nice, let's get just a regular friendly singles match going here. Nothing gimmicky with this one. Let's just see what pops up. Gigamac versus Esteban Calvera. This poor son of a bitch. Poor Esteban Calvera is in serious trouble. Gigamac is going to kill him. We have not seen Gigamac in a while. As the heel hook gets locked in here. And you know, as we see Gigamac here, I remember his dominating performance. He didn't win, but he had an incredible performance all the way back at the original Everyman Scramble. And it's now that I would like to tell you about an event coming up here. The return of a much hated event, actually, but one that I now with the magic of mods can make significantly better. Where we are going to have in 2 weeks on Friday, September 20th, Everyman Scramble 2 Area 51. That's right, the show will be residing from the Area 51 raid. And the crew is going to be there. They're going to be ready for it. There's going to be an army ready. Because we're going to have mostly just title matches that night. There's not going to be a lot of regular matches. But after we get all of our title matches out of the way, that's when we will see the return of the Everyman Scramble match as 100 superstars attempt to raid Area 51. And the last man standing will be the main event challenger of Fire Pro World Chalice 2. whoever out of those 100 competitors is the last individual standing, they will face for the Fire Pro World Championship in the main event of Fire Pro World Challenge 2. Could we see Gigamac return to do a reign of glory there? Could we see Esteban Calvera be there? He's putting up more of a fight against Gigamac than I think any of us expected. So remember to tune in. September 20th, 6 p.m. Central Time. Crotch chop by Esteban Calvera. The literal top 1%. Exactly. Only 1% of the raid will survive, and they have the ultimate prize waiting for them. Esteban diving with a suicide dive. I said Gigamac was going to kill him. He's doing insanely good here. Oh, but Gigamac, oh, he's praying for mercy as Gigamac beats the crap out of him. He is going to beat you to death. Suplex. Wait, Esteban Calvera running out the clock here with this hesitation. Suplex. 18. 19. He's in the ring. Esteban in the dance. Esteban Calvera defeats Gigamac via countout. Absolutely incredible. Yo. He did it. The Galaxy Brain plays. He waited out the time with that suplex. Esteban Calvera has defeated Gigamac. The crowd is shocked. Well, it is time now for the Fire Pro World Tag Championships to be on the line. Asuka and The Miz defending their titles against the surprise team of Mew and Drew Gulak, also known as Mew Gulak. And again, Drew Gulak, he's still a member of Blothar's team. I just don't remember what that team is called. He's still a member of it, though. But, you know, he decided to work with Mew here, a random triple threat tag team match where they came out on top. You know, it was such a surprise. We just had to see how far that momentum could carry them. As I search desperately for Drew Gulak. Because I have no idea where he is. I guess I should put this on screen in case I pass it by and everyone can scream at me for missing it. I swear I had Drew Gulak way. Like, I swear he's one of the first guys I got. I refuse to believe he's that low down. Undertaker, Goldberg, Roots, Cesaro, Raleigh. Please. Give me my Drew Gulak. There he is. Drew Gulak and Mew. Mew Gulak versus Asuka for the Tag Team Championships. Isn't that right, chunky butt? Poke, poke. Alright, skip the entrance. Let's get into this tag title match. We're starting with Mew and Asuka facing off. You know, if they win these tag titles, Mew could become an honorary member of Blothar's team. Was it Guar? I think, was the name of the team Guar? Or was Guar his name? Or like, because Blothar is one of them. I don't remember. I don't even remember what the fucking team was, to be honest with you. I gotta look back and look at all the teams whenever I get some time. I just haven't had a lot of time since I've been watching like 4 hours of Pokemon every day. It's fucking insane. Drop toe hold by The Miz. As Miz and Gulak now in the match. Oh, rake of the eyes. Miz, not afraid to fight dirty. Sent into the corner. Mew just watching on in horror as Gulak gets beat up. Tag made to Asuka. Who's going to save Miz? but not save him from that backbreaker. You can only save him so many times. You know, sometimes you just gotta let Miz take a hit for the team. Mini fireman's carry there by Drew Gulak. We see a snapmare there. Could this brand new, randomly made team walk out of here with the tag team championships, defeating Miz and Asuka, or will they disband just as quickly as they were formed? Asuka lock in the ropes, though. Drew making the tag to Mew. And now all 4 people in the ring. Absolute chaos. Tag team powerbomb onto Asuka and Miz, fighting them both off. Miz and Mew now the legal competitors. Eye rake to Mew, but Mew's psychic. That's not going to hurt her too much. She's still going to be able to see what is going on with her mind's eye. Multiple hits now. As Miz falls to the ground. Gets Mew up. Oh, but Mew sends him into the turnbuckle. Possible tag team here? No, Drew Gulak getting back out. Was considering something, though. But wasn't quite in the cards for that situation. Asuka now the legal competitor. Reverse DDT to the Miz. Oh, there it is. There's that psychic ability by Mew. As Asuka takes out Drew Gulak, only for Mew to save her tag team partner, armbar. But Drew Gulak still in the ropes. Mew coming into attack yet again. The numbers advantage really hurting Asuka here. Oh, out of nowhere. Armbar. But Asuka able to get to the ropes. And dropped hold takes her back to the ground. Drew Gulak is a submission specialist. Similar to Asuka, another armbar. This time Miz coming in to break it up. And a low blow to Mew. Kicked right in the tail. Oh, Asuka telling him to eat her ass. Classic Asuka catchphrase. Drew Gulak, no, Mew and Asuka. Now the legal competitor. Here we go, carnage yet again. What are these two gonna do? Oh, slamming him down. Mew and Miz, I think, are legal. Yes, they are. As the Miz gets me up with the drop kick. DDT from Mew. Gets him up. Oh, and a spear by Mew. I'd do it in a heartbeat. Flying crossbody from Mew. Asuka coming to break it up. I think Mew realized she wasn't able to get the pin. She wasn't going to be able to get the pin there. She had to get out of there. I think this is set to submission only. I think I accidentally... This is a submission tag match now. I've accidentally made this a submission tag match. So, I forgot to announce that. I sent Wally Tuscan out here last minute. By the way, this match is now a submission match. You know, but who does that favor? Does that favor Miz and Asuka with the figure 4 leg lock and Asuka lock and armbar? Or does it favor Drew Gulak, the submission specialist? As Mew going with the airplane spin onto Asuka. Miz tagging her in now. Now that they know it's a submission match, he knows Asuka's much more important to have in this match, as she can actually take the opponents out. Oh, Miz dragging Mew to the outside, trying to buy Asuka some time so they can tag team as he drags Drew Gulak's face against the ropes. Drew Gulak now tagging in Mew. Tag team suplex to Asuka. Big punch there. As Mew goes for a spear, but Asuka able to escape. Tagging in the Miz. She needs to have some time to rest, build her stamina back up, so she can hit those great submission moves and eliminate their opponents. But you have to be careful when you leave Miz in the ring. Because, you know, with any pinfall, you have 3 seconds to go break it up. With a submission, your partner could tap out instantly if they're too injured. So it's a very different, risky game here. Drop kick to the back of Mew's head. Tag made to Asuka. Mew fighting them both off, bringing Drew Gulak in. Oh, and everyone colliding. The yes chance by the Miz. As Drew Gulak from behind, working the arm. Mew stopping the... Oh, no, tried to stop Miz. Only really about a few seconds. Asuka taunting Drew Gulak, who's not having any of it. Cyclone crash to Asuka. But Asuka still fighting off the ropes. Baseball slide right into his face, choking him out, and Drew Gulak taps out to Asuka. Miz and Asuka retain the tag team championships. Well, so much from you, Gulak, huh, Dunks? He says, yep, that's wild. Alright, chat. It's time for another IWGP Championship. Another 24/7 IWGP Championship to be put on the line. What kind of match are we going to do? We've had one defended in a cage match. We've had, well, not defended, but what's the word? Granted, inaugurated in a cage match. We've had one in a barbed wire match. We've had one in an MMA match. What other match do you want to see? I believe it's like the Never Openweight Championship is the next one on the list, if that makes a difference. It doesn't matter. Once they win it, it'll only ever be defended whenever they show up again, and then it's just defended in whatever match they appear. But what kind of match do you want to see? Anything but S1. Hell, we could do a battle royal for it. I don't care. Could we, though? Can you do a battle royal for the title? While everyone decides what match they want to see, I am curious if you can. Oh, you absolutely can do a battle royal for the title. We have two of them left, right? Yeah, we have the Never Openweight, and we have the Junior Heavyweight. Could we? We absolutely could do a battle royal. So I guess, like, you can do any of these except Endless. Or Time, because that's Royal Rumble. So we could do a triple threat, a fatal 4-way. We could just do a regular 8-man elimination battle royal. We could do a fucking 5-man elimination battle royal. Alright, if you want a battle royal, you gotta tell me what kind of battle royal you want and how many people. You gotta narrow that down some. If we're gonna do a battle royal for the Never Openweight. Normal, first win, or over the top rope, and how many people? I guess another question is, if a match is for the Junior Heavyweight Championship, can it only be for Junior Heavyweights? Or is that just a random classification that's on it and doesn't actually affect anything? Who knows, Dunker? Who knows? I mean, I guess we'll find out if we roll a Fat Boy for the title match. What kind of battle royal are you feeling? What do the people speak? This is gonna be most people's. This is gonna be the most amount of opportunities for one of these IWGP belts. I would say, unless fuck it, you want to do a short Royal Rumble, but we still got a bit more to do tonight, so let's not do that. Alright. If y'all don't have any idea what you want, I'm feeling Endless, but first win. Well, I already told you we can't do Endless. First win. First one is like your basic triple threat, you know. I don't know if you were just saying that because you didn't know what it was, or if you were just saying, hey, well, maybe let's do that. I don't know. There's a weird delay. How many people? How many people are in first win? You know, here's the easy thing to do. We put the title on the line. We random all of them, and then you guys can just pick everyone you want still in the match. So here we go. This is a bad, I don't like this group. This is too many real people. We're going to completely reset this. You know what? This is good. I like this. Alright. Tell me everyone you want to keep in the match. You can keep as many people as you want. So both of you, just give me your list of who you want in the match. And I will cut everyone who is not on either of your list. You have 1 minute. You can give me very shortened versions of their name. As long as I know who you're talking about. Who the fuck is Toa Hinari? I guess that's another New Japan guy. Let's pick a different ref. just Ganondorf from Dat One Jose. So, I guess whoever Frosty Vamps, however many they pick. Cena and Wyatt. Alright, it's a triple threat. That's not Cena. Carva and Wyatt. Alright. So it's going to be Carvana, Ganondorf, and Bray Wyatt in a triple threat match for the 24/7 Never Open Weight Championship. That's horrifying. Don't look at that. That's cursed. That's cursed. Let me make sure there's not like a weird setting going on. Don't look at Carvana. That's a cursed image. I love that Ganondorf was just Ganondorf. Why is it two Ganondorfs? I'm cursed. I tell you. Why is it? What is happening? Shit, I didn't make it for the title this time. Please, God, stop. Never open weight. I hate this bug so much. I'm so mad that whatever that dude said would fix it didn't fix it. Okay, we're finally good. The one time it works. Alright, first person to get a pinfall or submission, or I presume a critical also counts, is the winner of the 24/7 Never Open Weight Championship. Tag Team Powerbomb to Ganondorf. You know? Normally I'd be like, oh, I think Ganondorf has it. But in a triple threat, you know, it's very easy to hit a big move and someone just sneakily comes in. So instead I'll say, I really don't think Carvana has this. I don't think Carvana is powerful enough or sneaky enough to walk away here with this championship. Carvana thrown aside. Neck breaker from Bray Wyatt. As they all try to fight each other here. Clothesline. And that big knee stomp. Ground pound from behind. Never truly understood the title name. I get open weight part, but what does never mean? That's what I thought. The first time I ever heard about the title, and it was like, oh yeah, he defended the Never Open Weight Championship. I legit thought like there was some kind of gimmick going on where it was called that because he never defended it or something. And it's like, alright, well, you have to defend it. Like, I thought it was a joke when I heard about it. Like, I just don't get it. That being said, I do think Opened the Dream Gate Championship is kind of an absurd title name, and that's coming from me. Only people who weigh nothing. No, it's the Never Open Weight, so only people who are not open about their weight. Only people who keep their weight a secret. Ganondorf was fully prepared to just not win the title there. Only people who refuse to tell you their weight can fight for the title. I think some of these people are just deciding that maybe they're realizing, wait a minute, if I have this 24/7, I think they hear commentary. They hear us talking about how stupid the Never Open Weight name is, and they're like, well, maybe I don't want this title, considering the name sucks and also people are going to be coming after me 24/7. They're starting to let other people try and go for it now. An interesting dynamic. A 24/7 championship feud, but it's both people trying to get rid of the 24/7 championship so they can fucking live a peaceful life. Burning hammer! Crumpling him on the ring apron. But Bray Wyatt getting right back up. DDT from Carvana. Neck breaker to Bray Wyatt. Irish whipped in the ropes. There's just so much going on. Everyone's flying everywhere. Oh, they ain't gonna let these submission moves happen, though. Burning hammer on the outside again. Bray Wyatt is gonna have some neck damage come this fight into this match. If he hits the Sister Abigail and gets a crit, that's gonna be the easiest way for him to win here. What happens if a single person collects all 24/7 belts? Is it like Dragon Ball? Every time any of these belts fuse together, or anytime someone holds more than one of these belts, and this includes the Fisticuffs Championship, by the way, any of the 24/7 belts, they fuse into one belt, and the names combine. So if all of them come together, it's literally gonna be like more than a full sentence worth. It's gonna be longer than Open the Dreamgate Championship by far. I feel like you should get something if they all come together, but I don't know what it is. It's like, if you collect all of them, you get a wish, and then they all scatter again. Collecting all the infinity belts. That's we need to throw in. We have to have Leon Kawada. That's they already collected. We had that gimmick with like the time stone and the reality stone with Kurt Angle and Leon Kawada. Now we've revealed we found the rest of the stones, the infinity stones. They were turned into IWGP belts. They're the gems that are inside. It's gonna be a Zack Sabre Jr. name. I think that's a good idea. I think if you collect all of the belts, if you collect all of the IWGP belts, I'm not gonna make you collect the Fisticuffs belt, but it does still fuse with them. But if you collect all of the IWGP belts, you get one wish, anything you want. And then they all scatter, except for Fisticuffs. All of the IWGP belts scatter and then have to be given to new people again. Every pay-per-view, there's a Leon match for the belt. Yeah, I think what we'll do is every pay-per-view there will be one match for one of the titles at random, for one of the IWGP titles at random. And then that's it. And then all the others will only be defended if that person shows up. Just to increase the odds of maybe them eventually coming together. But we're not going to have a match for all of them in each show. That's too many fucking titles. We'll do one for a random belt each time. So there you go. It's something that it's very likely will actually literally never happen. But it's possible that eventually they could all come together and then you get anything you want. Sister Abigail to Carvana. Sister Abigail to Ganondorf, but he's just had too many neck injuries. Going for the pin. Carvana's like, I just don't care. And Ganondorf kicks out at 2.9. Choke slam to Bray Wyatt. Now what if all of the belts together, does the world end? Well, it just doesn't. I mean, like, I guess it could happen. It's extremely unlikely that would ever happen. Mostly because I'm the one booking the show here. The 24/7 belts could theoretically all come together because you just have to random the right person in a match. Leon Kawada's about to have his own open challenge where he just looks for people that have the IWGP belts. What is everyone doing? They're just dancing now. Carvana fighting off against the choke slam. Pile driver to Bray Wyatt as Carvana elbow drops him in the back of the head. I don't know if someone like Kool-Aid Man gets a whiff of this. Who knows what'll happen. Dude, that's a real threat. If you want the good thing you only need the IWGP belts to get your wish. Because if you need the Fisticuffs belt, you'd have to go through Kool-Aid Man. But Kool-Aid Man, he always has at least one random match. Sometimes has two. Statistically speaking, the Warmata Gorefair champion has the highest chance of collecting all the belts because they have 7 random matches every time. But, you know. You fucking... Kool-Aid Man's in second place, or the Fisticuffs champion specifically is in second place for that. Yeah, but hey, keep this in mind. We're about to crown all the belts before we have a 100-man Rumble. So, fucking... those belts could be changing hands a lot, coming together a few times. Chokeslam from Ganondorf. What even is Carvana? It's a Pokemon. It's a piranha. Kool-Aid Man is the Thanos. Well, I would presume... I actually think Leon Kawada would be our Thanos. But we do also have the literal Thanos as well. So maybe we just have... It's okay, dogs. They're just barking and having fun. No, don't bark. No. No, don't bark. Who won? I was keeping Dunks from barking at the mic. I think... Did Carvana win? No, Ganondorf won by tapping out Bray Wyatt. Ganondorf is the 24/7 never open weight champion. Joining Jimmy Uso. Fucking... legit don't remember who else had one. Joining Jimmy Uso, Tony the Tiger, and Frank Sinatra. Only one more. The 5th IWGP belt to be decided. Well, it was definitely a hell of a match. I will say that for sure. Now, if you'll excuse me, if you'll give me a second. How would one even describe Kool-Aid Man? He only lost in an 8-man fuckfest in the Superior Plan. That's not true, remember? He lost in the 8-man Final Destination match. Pinned by Bender. But then, if you'll remember, Bender also beat him at Fire Pro World Chalice. That's the only singles match he's ever lost. Then he got pinned by The Miz in the tag title match because his partner abandoned him. Very interesting. This is a great Photoshop. I don't know if you're being sarcastic, but if you're not, thank you. I worked very hard on it. It was very, very hard to get that scene and get an Alan Rickman that I could change to work and cover up the dude who looks like Mark Wahlberg. I don't know who he is, but he kind of looked like Mark Wahlberg. Anyway, I'm making sure we got everything we need for our next matchup here. Alright. I believe we are good to go. Set up here. Wait a minute, this is the wrong one. There we go. And it appears, actually, wait, we don't have a match. Someone's coming down to the ring. Who could it be? No one looks like Marky Mark. Oh, no. No, no. I thought, no. No. It's the Taxman. The Taxman cometh. Some know him as Ricky Business. But there's only one name he truly abides by. Oh, he's got a mic. What he's here. He's addressing the crowd. This company's been running wild for far too long, and it's about time I came to collect. These wrestlers are getting taxed. Oh no, we don't have the money. This chat is getting taxed. I know you guys have money. These wall building projects are getting taxed. Kool-Aid Man's gonna be furious. These fivers are getting taxed. And these bears are getting taxed. Because nobody outruns the Taxman. No, the Taxman's here. He's gonna take all of our money. He finally he's gotten old waiting for a debut. Wait, no, the chat they're realizing they don't have any money. But wait, there's someone is running out to ringside. Someone's running out to ringside. Who is it? They're interrupting the Taxman. Someone's coming out to save us. There he is. It's Andrew WK. WK! Oh, freaking day! He's here! After his grueling match. He's not the Fisticuffs champion. Don't let him tell you otherwise. He's a sneak. After his grueling match against the Kool-Aid Man, He's here to attack the Taxman. He's having none of his business. Some people thought his career would have been over after that grueling, what was it, Texas death match against the Kool-Aid Man. After all that pain and suffering he went through. But he's here at the very next event to try and save us from the Taxman. He may not be the Fisticuffs champion, but he's my champion. Running Bulldog, you don't know how to react to this. Andrew WK with the suplex to the Taxman. Oh, he tried to offer him a bargain. Tried to give him a tax exemption. He knows how much money you have to pay when you're a freelance musician. The Taxman willing to cut him a deal, but Andrew WK not gonna fall for it. He doesn't want no deal. He wants to fight for the people. So real talk, is this just a renamed KFC Colonel? No, this is Ricky Business. But I didn't realize he had a DLC move, so I was trying to edit him to get his, like, get rid of the custom. I was trying to figure out what was wrong with him, right? To where I couldn't, like, use him. So, okay, it wasn't the DLC move, because he did have a DLC move. He had a DLC part on him. But there's nothing in the game that tells you what parts are DLC parts. So I just started changing random parts of him to see if I could make him usable without the DLC. And I ended up turning him into a chunky old man. And he has alternate skins. There's legit 4 different Taxmen with different... Because they're all... There's 4 skins and they all look, like, very different. So really, the Taxman, it's a title passed down from one Ricky Business to another. This is just the fat old Taxman. It's a type of people rather than a specific person. It's more of a symbol, really. I like the idea we hired him long ago, but we couldn't use him for reasons, and he got old and fat. Basically, this is just what I ended up with. We can get a tax union. Oh, we already have one. I mean, we don't because we can't afford it, but they're trying to force us to get one. Oh, the Taxman, he's got a steel chair. Oh, he's trying to swing it at Andrew WK, and he rakes the eyes. And there's no ref here. Anything goes. Big clothesline to the Taxman. I don't even know if this is a sanctioned match. There's pinfalls. But it could just be 2 guys going absolutely bonkers. Boston Crab onto Andrew WK as he picks the Taxman up. Big back fist to the Taxman. Oh, he's squeezing his nuts. He's trying to repo those family jewels. Big scoop slam into the pin, and the Taxman almost got pinned there. Every time a Taxman gets defeated, a new one rises up. Oh, what is this pin? Andrew WK able to break out, trying to save the world from greedy tax grabbers. Irish whip into the ropes, drop kick into the knee. Another Irish whip. I don't even know what this is. I don't know what to call it. The art of the deal. Now, big body slam. Irish whip into the ropes. The WMDK! WMDK! 2.9, the Taxman still in this. Oh! The deal closer! The deal closer! But Andrew WK able to make it to the ropes. This is just the Taxman's first form, which I mean is a W2 form. Jawbreaker. Big body slam to the ring apron. Both these two. All drop kick. What's he gonna do to Andrew WK here? Oh, step up Enziguri. Oh, he's fining him 1% of his income, and Andrew WK, he's not happy about this. Oh, grabbing the family jewels. If Andrew WK wins, does he go to jail for tax evasion? Who's going to arrest him? The tax man? I don't think so. Back fist to the tax man. Oh, taking him out. How's that not a... Oh, the pin to Andrew WK. The tax man takes... That's another... That's 2% right there. Well, we're all going to jail. The tax man is about to start taxing everyone. He has taken out Andrew WK by closing the deal. Andrew W. That's gonna be a big hit to his finances. These bears weren't here for free. All right, let's turn that off now. X out. Alrighty. The next match. Well, I'll see y'all in prison. Alright, that makes sense. Alright, let's do a random. Alright, what kind of, not for any title. What kind of match you guys want to see next? Not for any title or anything. This is just a for fun, get some people on screen match. Dunk says, "Oh, really now? Oh, is it? Really? Really? I'm gonna poke your nose." He says, "Nope. Can't poke my nose." The fucking tax man took out Andrew WK. He failed for the oldest trick in the book. Alright, do we have any opinions? It's chaos in the arena. The audience is running and screaming with the tax man running after him. I've just received word that Andrew WK has in fact been put into handcuffs by the tax man. Barbed wire death match. Let's random it. Mario random match. Alright, I'll let you guys pick someone from each side. Can I have Nikki Cross, Geigen, Mr. Fixer, or Mark Coffey versus Liv Morgan, Cesar Bononi, Carmella, or Hiroko Goto? Haruki Goto, I should say. I'm sorry. Pick the people you want. Can we, like, fuck with the settings here? Can we do something wacky? Nah, not really. Alright, Geigen and Cesar. Frosty Vamps, do you have any opinion? If you have a different opinion, I will pick one from each person. Liv Morgan. I will do Geigen versus Liv Morgan then. Make it fair and square. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, it's a flashback. I'm going to be real with you, Chiefs. I'm going to be using this one as my bathroom break. I've been drinking a lot of water. It's always good to stay hydrated. I will return very shortly. Hey, I'm gonna do something real quick behind the scenes. I'm gonna keep my mic off. You're doing a very good job with your chat commentary. Thank you very much. It appears Liv Morgan has critted him before I finished what I was doing. So this is going to take me... Sorry, I saw something that was very funny while looking at this. Rest in peace, Gigan. Gigan's fined for dabbing. What a friendly hug between both competitors. Oh, there were a lot of hugs back in the old FPW. Holy shit, his eyes are bleeding. Dude, Liv Morgan fucked him up. Jesus Christ. I didn't see what happened at all, but I'll take your word that it was gruesome. As Liv Morgan is victorious. Now, if you will give me just a second, I am going to... close the game for reasons that I'm not going to explain, but are important. Please close the game. I've asked you nicely. Remember to fine Gigan for dabbing. I mean, it's like a DQ in a match, right? I didn't see it happen. I can't close the game. The game used to crash all the time. Now I can't even close it. It locked up when I tried to close it. There we go. I was hoping I'd have just a little more time, but I think we're going to be alright. Reloading the game now. Was that a solid match? Was that a good fucking death match? People were freaking out in the chat about it. Apparently it was super good. Super gruesome. Now I'm just waiting for the game to start. It takes it a minute. Shout out to Carlzilla for getting the mods working in a week. And also, honestly, the mods have been working, like, a lot better than it normally does. It's still, like, the weird issue where, By the way, I've realized in singles matches, the, like, skin overlay doesn't happen if entrances are on. So that's why I've left entrances on, even after saying I was going to turn them off. Because I realized that was keeping us from having to constantly redo matches. Anyways, it is now time for Ippo's Open Challenge. Excuse me. You know, he's been training under the super duper high school level ultimate manager. And he knocked out Brock Lesnar. Ippo. He knocked out Brock Lesnar at Ultimate Genesis 2. People couldn't believe it. I've hit the wrong button here. And people are excited to see where he could possibly go after this. How will he succeed? There's only one way to find out. Okay. All of this taken care of. Everyone cheer for Ippo or I'm calling the tax man. To find Ippo. Normal match. It's the wrong button. Ippo, where are you? You are in TV. You are not at the bottom, but you are near the bottom. There you are. And also, you are going to have your manager with you. Why is there a third one now? Irrelevant. Alright, there we go. There he is. He's coming out here. He's coming out here with his taped up knuckles. He saw just how deadly his fist could really be when he knocked out Brock Lesnar with his bare hands. And now he's taped these knuckles up yet again. And he is ready to face whoever wants to walk out that door and get these hands. And it's gonna be the Yellow Devil. We saw Akira Fudo face off against Kiryu earlier tonight, and now the third member of that trifecta. As they come out here, ready to brawl. Yellow Devil versus Ippo. The match is underway. The bare-knuckle brawling Ippo taking on the big boy of the Forgotten Ones, the Yellow Devil. Ippo and Kiryu do have a history, you're right. Big body slam. In fact, Ippo defeated Kiryu in that triple threat match in the main event of the first ever Fire Pro World Chalice to win the Fire Pro World Championship after Kiryu took out Hornswoggle with a super kick. Ippo dragging Yellow Devil away. Now Irish Whip into the ropes. Oh, punching him down. Is he going to be able to take on the massive Yellow Devil, though? He beat Brock Lesnar. Oh, filling his lungs with sand. Chat cheering on Ippo, going wild for him. He's been very successful since training with Nekomaru Need Eye into the pin 1. And Yellow Devil kicking out. Nekomaru flexing more sand in the lungs. Nekomaru, he's not interfering. He believes in Ippo. He knows Ippo does not need an interference. He can fight through. You have to have the belief in Ippo's fighting spirit. You have to believe in order for him to make it out of this. Some quick jabs there. Some fast smacks by the Yellow Devil. As he gets Ippo from behind. Oh, into the atomic drop suplex combo. But Ippo not ready to give in. Sent into the corner. Oh, slapped all the way across the ring. I'm so glad Ippo learned how to pin. Well, he had to now that we don't have boxing matches anymore. Oh my god. Sand slam into the pin, but Ippo kicks out at 2.9. Punch to the gut. This has clearly been a very tough fight so far for Ippo. Is he going to knock out Yellow Devil like he did Brock Lesnar? No, Yellow Devil still in this. Oh, big spine buster. Choking him with sand. Ippo able to make it to the ropes. Telling Yellow Devil to bring it. He's not afraid. It doesn't matter how tight things get. He's going to fight to the very end. Ippo dropping the fist down on Yellow Devil. More sand in his lungs. How much sand is Ippo going to ingest in this match? That could be some long-term damage to him, even if he wins this match. Ground and pound from behind. Ref telling him to break it up. Oh, Yellow Devil could be calling for the end. Could be looking for sands of time. But Ippo not going to let it happen. Oh my god! All this time, Ippo secretly setting up for the fatal blow. The 5-finger death punch to the gut of Yellow Devil. Learned from Nekomaru, very few people know such a disastrous move. And Ippo pulled it off flawlessly when he was in the biggest of troubles. Holy shit. Yellow Devil just got back from injury, too. And there you have it. Ippo wins another open challenge. Going on a little bit of a win streak, mayhaps. And now I'm... Really? Wait, no, really? 3%? Okay, get it. Well, it appears the next match is a bit of a one we didn't quite expect. One that I'm personally not too happy about, but don't have much say in the matter. The Taxman, now that he has Andrew WK in his handcuffs, has demanded that we put Andrew WK in a cage death match against the Taxman's own monster. And that is what we are going to do then. As Andrew WK is now being locked inside the Taxman's prison with the Minotaur as punishment for fighting against the Taxman. I fucking hate this shit. Andrew WK, captured by the Taxman, has to fight the Minotaur inside the prison. The elbow drop. The Japanese Minotaur, to be specific, the Ushioni. Is Andrew WK gonna be able to survive the Minotaur here? There's a lot of baseball bats. It's like exclusively baseball bats and kendo sticks. What the fuck? As punishment for evading taxes. Single leg Boston Crab. Can Andrew WK defeat the Minotaur and escape from this prison? Oh my god, STO into the headbutts on the exploding bat. This secret beast never before seen, brought here by the tax union. Andrew WK with the leg drop. Oh, just stomping him down. Oh, and he just destroyed his knee. He quite literally blew out his knee. The Minotaur takes out Andrew WK. Just fucking eviscerated his knee with that explosion. Nekomaru forgot to take his bats. Holy shit. Well, that's what happens when you cross the Taxman. Fuck, dude. Well, it's time for a title match. Where we're gonna go for the Warmont pay taxes or knee breaking time. Exactly. Pay your taxes or the Minotaur will break your knees. It is time now for the Warmada Gorefair Championship match. I have to find it though. Is that at the bottom? Yes, it is. I forgot. Oh, fucking Chumley was the champion. Austin Russell. Nah, Taxman is IRS. Totally different. But who is he going to be facing in this 8-person weapons battle royal? It's gonna be Atticus Finch. Did Mr. Frosty get crit? Wait, I don't remember. No, Atticus Finch, Mr. Frosty, Bray Wyatt, Venom, Kirby, Okada, as previously mentioned, and Goldust. Bray Wyatt didn't get crit. Yeah, he just got... Did Bray Wyatt get crit or did he get submitted? Does anyone remember? Mr. Frosty wasn't a champion, was he? No, he wasn't. He was just in a random match. I'm gonna start this just so the, it'll do the stupid glitch, because I know it's gonna do it. Alright. Actually, make sure the settings are good here. Yeah, alright, cool. Alright. Here we go. Warmata Warfare Championship on the line. I'm going to presume Bray Wyatt didn't get critical. No one's saying otherwise. You know, he had a shot at one of the 24/7 belts. He's coming after this belt now. Atticus Finch, the tag team partner of Phoenix Wright. As they all face off here. You know, people, they've mentioned Okada. Gonna be mad everyone taking his move. Could very well be the case. He could be furious and want to win the title. Here now. Bray Wyatt, of course, has something to prove after losing that last 24/7 belt. Now, Okada is the Rainmaker. Could he be working with Taxman to get revenge for his stolen move? That's an interesting idea. Does the Taxman work with anyone, though? He could just be in it for himself. Kirby, of course, we all know. This dastardly individual. Mr. Frosty also in a match earlier. Venom and Goldust are also here. Who does chat think is walking out of here with the Warmata Warfare Championship? Kirby with the baseball bat. Could be looking to crit some people. Could be looking to hit some home runs. He's swinging. He's trying. There, he took someone out. He took out the champ. Kirby's already taken out the champ. Kirby's got a strategy here. Kirby's looking to injure everyone in this match. He doesn't care about pinfall submission. Chumley has been injured. Okada and Bray seem to be the audience favorites here. As we are just accidentally typed Cumley in the notes. We are guaranteed a new champion. Oh, Atticus Finch got crit. I didn't see who crit him. But I'm going to assume Kirby, but I could be wrong. Finch has been injured. As Kirby now with a 2x4. Looking to take everyone out. Someone got crit. It was Atticus Finch. I just don't know who did it. I know Kirby got Chumley. I don't know who got Atticus. I want to assume it was also Kirby because I see him grabbing all these weapons. Kirby's just waiting. Kirby's biding his time. He's looking for this title here. A former Warmata Warfare champion back when it was a tag team title. Looking to reclaim it now as this 8-man title. Tiny Dunk says, why is Kirby so evil? Who could have created such a beast? Who got taken out? Was it Goldust? Someone got crit. Was it Wyatt? I think it was Kirby. I think Kirby got critical. Kirby got a taste of his own medicine. Kirby has been criticaled. An eye for an eye. Everyone in this match is going to die. This is what the Warmata Warfare Championship's all about. Oh, Venom, the insult to injury on Kirby here. Is Mr. Frosty using magic from Frozen? Look at Venom posing like a fresh kill on Kirby. There's so much going on. Backstabber to Okada. Neck breaker. Ushigoroshi from Okada to Venom. Nice Hurricane Rana by Goldust. As Venom takes everyone out with a sledgehammer now. Oh no. Bray Wyatt putting a quick stop to that. Oh, Sister Abigail to Mr. Frosty. Big. Oh my god. I don't even know what to call that one. Into the pin. Goldust almost eliminates Okada, but not quite. Ankle lock from Mr. Frosty. Leg lock there by Goldust. There's so much going on. Lamahi strong cradle, but Mr. Frosty got his head knocked out. Powerbomb into a pin. Venom eliminates Goldust, the first person eliminated not by injury. We're down to the final four. Bray Wyatt, Mr. Frosty, Venom, and Okada. The chat's picks both still in this. Bray Wyatt up top coming down on Mr. Frosty. The two people who have been in matches already previously tonight going at it here. Big clothesline. Headbutt from Mr. Frosty as Okada going after Venom now. Well, Venom with the pin. Oh no, rope break, I think. Could be wrong. Ushigoroshi to Bray Wyatt as he now gets a 2x4, jamming it right into Venom. Okada sees him clearly as the big threat. Oh, sleeper hold from Mr. Frosty. As we see the symbiote from Venom taking out Bray Wyatt. Tombstone pile driver to Mr. Frosty. 1, 2, 2.9. Mr. Frosty still in this. A pin to Okada. And Okada kicks out at 2. Mr. Frosty eating the face of Okada. Mr. Frosty a lot more demonic than I originally thought. Everyone dazed. Those two thrown into each other. Okada buying himself some time here. Oh, the taunt of Atticus Finch. And then he looked at Chumley. All these evil bastards in the ring. Just attacking the crippled. Oh, he tapped out Okada. I didn't even realize. He tapped out Okada. Okada tapped. I didn't even realize it. It's down to Mr. Frosty and Venom. Venom, oh, out of nowhere with the flatliner. Which one of these two is gonna be victorious? What is Frosty doing? He's staring down at Chumley. He hates Pawn Stars. Oh, nut squeeze. That's ice cold. Into the ankle lock. Is he gonna tap? No, Venom stays in it. Dragon screw leg whip. Oh, attacking Kirby as well. There's no relationship between Frosty and me, says Frosty Bams. Into the pin from the running neck breaker, but Mr. Frosty's still in it. Oh, guys, I'm up for the symbiote! And that's going to be it. 1, 2, 3. Venom is your new Warmada Gorefair champion. He said, Venom. Spider-Man 3. A new champion has been crowned. Should have gone for Venom. Lot of lives claimed in that one. It's literally called the Symbiotic Bomb. Alright, good to know. Symbomatic. Nah. Symbomatic. Alright, brothers. I hit the wrong button here. It's time. It's time. It's Vader time. Spider-Man 3, truly a Venom. Truly a villain, I should say. Pick your next match. We got 4 matches left here. What kind of match would you like to see? And then it's all title matches after this last one. What is the last non-title match you would like to see? Oh, an entire S1 tournament? Don't mind if we do. Disney's the villain here. Look at that little man. Oh, he got tiny face. You gonna swing your little foot at me? I shake your paw. Hello, thank you. Thank you, Dunks. I shake you paw. What's our next match? The final non-title match of the evening. Should turn weapons off. A tag match. There are only villains. Let's get a tornado tag team match. And it is going to have this individual as a ref, and it is going to be tornado tag. And let's random see who pops up. Fucking. Shit. Okay. So, everyone on the left-hand side are people that are not in a tag team. The first 2 people on the right-hand side are in a tag team. You know what? It's Kiryu and Fudo. They had their match earlier. Now they're going to have to work together. Are they going to be able to work together? That's the real question. And we're gonna find that out here. New ref hype. Oh shit, I didn't even realize. Alright, everyone pick who you want on the left-hand side. Who do you want to face against the Forgotten Ones? Kinda want Miku and Widow? Okay. A pet the dunk. We say, thank you for the pet. Thank you. Alright, here we go. We saw how tough of a fight. Jesus Christ! Kiryu saving his partner. Oh my god, they know. They know how tired these two are, and they're going right for him. Holy shit. Hatsune Miku and Black Widow are not messing around here. We saw how tough of a fight the Vocal Widows. Or consider this. The Black Song. Or Vocal Venom. Any of these. Possibly. Vocaloid Venom is probably better. The Vocal Widow. Spider Dance could be a name. There's a few options. My point is, though, we saw Kiryu and Akira get pretty heated earlier, especially with Yellow Devil out with injury yet again. Are these two going to be able to work together in the same night that they just beat the shit out of each other? Waifu unions. Please don't disrespect Hatsune Miku like that. Dude, they're absolutely kicking their ass. Black Widow and Miku are fucking destroying them. Oh, the Akira's knee from Kiryu. Women with screen time. That's pretty good. Women with screen time is not a bad name. Vote at home. Leave a comment if you like any of the names said here in the live version. This double submission locked in. This is not elimination as far as I know. It should just be first fall. Not Kiryu. Miku's fucking beating the shit out of him. I was just trying to be funny. Well, you succeeded, and also it's a great name. Uh-oh. How dare you attack Miku? Black Widow gonna beat the shit out of you. Disney Plus. Giant swing by Kiryu. He really wants to make that his thing, but that's Buffalo Man's thing. You can't have it. Flying neck breaker into the single leg Boston Crab, and on the other side, kind of a choke by Miku as she kicks out at the 2 count. These two really going for a lot of submission moves. Big step up Enzaguri. Dude, she tied Akira in a knot. What's going on over there? Pin 1. Oh, Akira kicking out. Big belly sends Fudo to the outside. Is now Akira kicking them both. Big punch by Kiryu. And the drop toe hold. Oh! Miku cutter! Miku cutter, but Akira gets up first. Miku's too exhausted, but is able to take out Kiryu quickly. Was he just humping the shit out of Black Widow? Did I miss-see that? Are my eyes deceiving me? Miku. Oh, tied him up in a knot. They must be in shock from Yellow Devils. Oh my god, look at him! He's barreling Miku with fists. Super kicked up Black Widow. Into the splits. Miku up now. Oh my god! Quick time moonsault. Into the camel clutch. Akira not helping him out. Out of nowhere. Pin. 2.9. Akira Fudo kicks out. Miku dancing on him. And with the dance, Black Widow almost takes out. Oh, quick time moonsault again. Oh my god. Widow driver. 1, 2, 3. And there you have it. Akira Fudo pinned by Black Widow Widow and Miku are victorious here tonight, taking out the Forgotten Ones. The silent clutch. There you have it. It's time now for what is sure to be a knockdown, drag-out brawl. A knockout, drag-down brawl. A knock, drag, out, down brawl. It is time for the Gruesome Weight Championship to be defended. I forgot to make it Buffalo Man. Well, it's Buffalo Man, not... Wait, no, it is Buffalo Rampage. I got them mixed up. They are identical after all. Alrighty, and he's gonna be facing... Fucking... Where is he? Kurt Angle, there he is. Kurt Angle. Kurt Angle. This could be the end of what's their name again? Alright, Kurt Angle versus Buffalo Rampage for the Gruesome Weight Championship. It's 3 5-minute rounds. Is it? Is it 5 3-minute rounds? I have no fucking idea. This is also wrong. Let's remind myself. 3 5-minute rounds. Gotcha. Gruesome Weight title on the line. Buffalo Rampage was the only person able to stop his brother's Rampage in the Gruesome Weight division. Will Kurt Angle be able to stop the more powerful brother, or is he doomed from the start? Is this just another lamb to the slaughter? A new slaughter, this time reigned by Buffalo Rampage. We saw Buffalo Man also attack Colin Delaney, devastatingly powerbomb him from the ring apron to the outside. Furious at having lost his Gruesome Weight Championship, having lost to his brother yet again. Big body slam by Kurt Angle as he locks in that heel hook. Body slam. No, there's no pins allowed here. That's not going to help you out at all. As we see Buffalo Rampage with a pile driver to Kurt Angle in the double knees. Now Angle hit with a suplex. Another body slam. No, you can't go for the pin, Kurt Angle. He might be a bit dazed. We've seen Kurt Angle here in this shot by having a series of great matches against Wii Fit Trainer. Nice spine buster. Beating her in a tag match. Beating 2 people in a tag match, 2-on-1. And then beating Wii Fit Trainer in the Dodecagon. Earning his shot here against Buffalo Rampage. He's doing shockingly well, actually. But as we saw with Buffalo Man, assuming he's anything like his brother, which he's quite a bit like his brother, any single move could be used to just stomp their opponent out like that headbutt. But instead we go on to round 2. Spine buster from Kurt Angle. As we see him lift Buffalo Rampage up for the suplex. Then again, I would say Kurt Angle probably has the home field advantage here inside an MMA ring. He's a much better technical competitor, even though Buffalo Rampage is far stronger. Angle slam! You know, I would say Angle, you know, he's got the advantage of submissions and everything, whereas Buffalo Rampage can go for just straight-up knockout moves. And that is true. We saw Kurt Angle defeat Wii Fit Trainer with a knockout move. So really, Kurt Angle could do either possible outcome to win this match, or he could just survive long enough to go to decision. And he's not going to, though. Buffalo Rampage is the champion. I really, really have to pee again. I apologize. I'll be back in literally 30 seconds. Alright, I'm back. It's time for the second to last match of the evening. The final of the final of the 24/7 IWGP titles. What even is this song? I have no idea. Oh, was it like playing his theme or something? Was it playing the Buffalo Man Rampage song? I might get copyright claim for that. I might have to cut that out. I don't know. We'll see. Or I just won't care, because it's not like these get any ad revenue anyway. Alright. It's just going to be a straight normal match. For the 24/7 IWGP Junior Heavyweight Championship. I don't know if it's going to force people to be Junior Heavyweights. We're going to find out. All of this is fine. Let's turn tornado off. What I wanted to do was have 8 people on each side in a tag match with interference turned off, and just whoever gets the pin gets the title, but you can't do that. I mean, I could, but then I'd have to actually give them the title. What do you think? Do you want me to do... We can do that idea I just said, or we can just do a singles match where I give you the ability to veto who you... if you don't want someone in the match. Which one of those two things do you want me to do? Do you want just a straight down the middle singles match where you can veto someone you don't want? Or do you want 8 people on, or 4 people on each side, whoever gets the pin gets the title? And interference is off, so like people can't come break up pins or anything. How do you want this final 24/7 title defended? 8 people? Alright. I'll still give you the option to veto people. Mario's in. Cut play off. Alright, so this will not be for the title then. I'll just put it as the title later. Alrighty then. I am going to give everyone in chat the ability to veto 3 people. You don't even have to... You can veto someone that someone else wants. If they get vetoed, they get re-random. You don't have to use your 3 vetoes all at once. You can veto one at a time and then see who they get replaced with. See if you want to re-roll them. Everyone gets 3. Here we go. It is Isla Dawn, Nicholas, Rocky Balboa, Tom Nook, Velma Dinkley, Cookie Monster, Kurt Angle, and Cylinder Man. You veto me? Alright then. Dunks, you're on commentary. Alright, pick your, do you want to re-roll any of these people? Do you want to re-roll any of these last few competitors? Veto Kurt and Nicholas. Alright. Kurt's out. Nicholas out. They have been replaced with Cassius Ohno and TJ Perkins. Frosty Vamps has 1 veto left. Dat One Jose has all 3 left if he wants to use any of them. You have 1 minute to use another veto. You don't have to use all of them at once, but just someone has to say something within the next minute. Veto Ono. Okay, that's the last of Frosty Vamps' veto. He's replaced with Ginny. Does Dat One Jose want to use any of his vetoes? Does anyone in chat want to use any vetoes? You have 1 minute to speak up if you do. Why veto Ginny? Alright, Ginny has been vetoed. Cornholio has replaced her. Another minute added to the clock for you to use either of your last 2 vetoes. Or you can just say you don't want to veto anyone, and we'll just move it along then. So let's see, as of right now, this is the layout. The final 24/7 championship. You're good now? Alright, here we go. One of these 8 individuals walking out of here with a 24/7 IWGP Junior Heavyweight Championship. Look at them all come on down to the ring. No interference is allowed. You have to stay outside of the ring. First person to get a pinfall or submission wins the title. And we're starting off with Velma versus Isla Dawn. Let's go, Mizzard TJP. Walls of Jericho. Walls of Velma. Walls of Dinkley. Tag me. Here he comes. That he heard the crowd. The crowd was chanting for TJ Perkins. TJP. TJP. Velma, she made the tag. She gave the people what they wanted. Oh, and now he's going up against Rocky Balboa. Tag made to Slenderman now. Big punch there. Oh, clothesline turning Rocky inside out. Now Tom Nook coming in here to fight Slenderman. Looks like he doesn't want any of Tom Nook. Big punch there. Tom Nook hitting him in the face. Oh, double stomp. And these two now going blow for blow. Tom Nook gets up to his feet first. Nice little double stomp there. Rocky wishes he could be Ippo. Slenderman in a bad corner. Well, you know what? Are there really any bad corners? Because, yeah, tagging yourself out keeps you from getting pinned. But if you're not in the match, you can't win the title. It doesn't matter if your team wins. There is no team win here. It's whoever gets the pinfall or submission. So, really, you should only tag out if you think you're about to get hurt or if you think you can sneak your way in later. It's a risky gamble you got to take. It's Cornholio out here with Slenderman. You know, Slenderman, I think, is doing the right thing. He's staying in. He's not rushing to tag someone. He thinks he can do. He thinks he can win this match. He's gonna try and do it. Hiss, hiss. Cornholio with a roundhouse kick to the back of the head, but now he's got to make the tag. Cookie Monster's in. And Cookie Monster's immediately just mauling Cornholio. Cornholio does not want to be in there with the Cookie Monster. As we see Tom Nook just getting taken down. Immediately running Bulldog. Now trying to choke him out. A little bit of a Cobra Clutch on the ground. Headbutts from Tom Nook, but Cookie Monster able to escape by himself some time. Why is he a Cyclops? He's not, though. See, you saw both eyes for a second there. It's just, you know, perception. Velma back in this match. Pinned to Tom Nook, who kicks out at 1. Big stomp there by Tom Nook. DDT. As Velma now has him up. Big slap to the face. Headbutt from Tom Nook. Tagging in Isla Dawn. As she tags in TJ Perkins. Who does chat have? Who's chat rooting for? Oh my god, Tarantula from Perkins to Isla Dawn. Who does chat have wanting to win this 24/7 IWGP Junior Heavyweight Championship? Big punches there as Isla Dawn hits the DDT. Now wrenching the arm. I got 4 eyes. I don't know which one 4 eyes is. Oh, Velma, of course. I was like, who has glasses? Person right here, right now. What the fuck happens if it's a count out? Wait, shit. Fuck, wait, don't let it be a count out. I don't know what to do if it's a count out. Oh my god! None of you are the champion. None of you. Well, that's it. Isla Dawn just cost everyone a shot at the title. Guess we're just doing a singles match. Guess we're just doing a singles match. Now it's just the 6. Nope, she cost everyone the match. Now it's just a singles match. Alright, both of you get 2 vetoes for these 2 random individuals. Let's go. It's Show and Princess Bubblegum. Would anyone like to use a veto? You each have 2 vetoes. You have 1 minute to say whether or not you want to use one of them. Or you just use both and re-roll them both right now if you wanted to. Or you can do one at a time. Same we did. Frosty Vamps is good with these 2. Both are good, alright. It's Show versus Princess Bubblegum. 20. You have to imagine everyone who is in that match is pissed at Isla Dawn. Isla Dawn may have just made 7 very big enemies. Show with Yo. Body slam by Show there. Who is gonna be the person to walk out of here? If it's a fucking... If it's a double count out again, we're literally just going to do an 8-person battle royal and do 800% speed and just give it to whoever wins. Boston Crab to Princess Bubblegum. From behind headbutt. Show now with the Boston Crab. Princess Bubblegum able to escape. Big snap suplex there. Now, I'll be real with you. I'm usually fairly unbiased as a commentator. I am rooting for Princess Bubblegum here because I have no idea who the fuck Show is. I have absolutely 0 idea. I know it's New Japan Invader. That's all I know. A lot of submission moves here. Show debut. He's in a team. Bubblegum debut. Maybe? It's either her debut or she was in like a really obscure multi-person match, like a super cage death match or something. Fuck, dude, that's a tournament we need to have. We need to have a tournament that's just a bunch of 4-man teams inside cage death matches, but every time one of your guys gets critical, even if you win, they don't carry on to the next round. And so everyone just gets slowly whittled down until it's eventually just a single match. SSHO. Oh, Show teams with Yo. Who the fuck is Yo? I fucking hate this shit. Show doesn't team with fucking anybody here in Fire Pro. He's gonna have to make some new friendships. Just like everyone else did. Maybe Show will team with Princess Bubblegum. Yo teams with Show. I hate New Japan. Big body slam by Show into the pin. 2. And Princess Bubblegum kicks out. Oh my god, fucking... Okay, well, I gotta respect that move. I gotta put some respect on package pile driver into broken neck combo. And it's here that I would like Shogun. I love it. It is here that I would like to announce Princess Bubblegum is the 13th person who has been injured here tonight. And I hope you all know what that means. It means with that package pile driver on a show titled Something Dangerous, we have now broken the all-time record of most people injured in one show. Something Dangerous has now created the new record of 13 injuries in one event, as Show wins the 24/7 IWGP Junior Heavyweight Championship in a 59% match. A new record. Speaking of Something Dangerous, the record may not end at 13. It may go on to 14. Because it is now time for the final match of the night. After all of the hell he has been put through, one thing after another, just tearing Alan Rickman apart, still being forced to stay in his Severus Snape form because he just doesn't have the power to keep going without it. He must defend his Fire Pro World Championship against the most dangerous man in Fire Pro Wrestling. Ladies and gentlemen, the following is your main event of the evening. Fighting out of the blue corner, the challenger. He is the most dangerous man in Fire Pro Wrestling. The insidious lipstick face demon. Fighting out of the red corner, the reigning, defending, undisputed Fire Pro World Champion in the form of Severus Snape, Alan Rickman. Let's get it on. Dunks is here for this match. He says, "Oh my god, I was here when Alan Rickman died on stream." There's Insidious, the challenger, winning Fire Pro World's first ever true death match in about 20 seconds, maybe even less. Wonder if Insidious wants to go for the fabled double crit. Only Kool-Aid Man has been able to do it. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. Hello, little man. Hello, little man. You chunker. Dunk says, "Please, Alan Rickman, I'm your biggest fan. Please just relinquish the title. I don't want to see you die. Please!" The crowd, they're all chanting for Alan Rickman. Please don't die. Please don't die. Who does the chat have in this main event as Insidious is already taking it to the battered and weakened champion? He's been through so much in the last month. Oh, and there it is! A weapon that he snuck into the fight. The fork stabbing in the head of Alan Rickman, of Severus Snape. Irish whipping Insidious in the corner. Multiple heads. I think he's already bleeding from the fork a little bit. I've got Rickman. I've got the ref. He's clean. Wait, why is it? I meant to be Mr. Judgment. Well, we needed a clean ref because you know things are gonna get violent here. I meant for it to be Mr. Judgment, but oh well. That's why you learn to read, kids. Oh, low blow. He's got a kendo stick! And it has been decided beforehand after the hippo incident for this match specifically. If Insidious criticals Alan Rickman with a weapon, he does win the title. Now, he could still be DQ'd by the ref, but it will be the ref's call. There's not going to be any after-the-fact calls. If he criticals him with a weapon, then that's it. He will win the title. That's the reward he gets for being known as the most dangerous man in Fire Pro World. And he is going to try and use that to his advantage, choking Alan Rickman out. The shoulder tackle to Alan Rickman, choking him, but he's able to make it to the ropes. This could be the end of Severus Snape's run. Dragon Sleeper. Now tripping him up. Pin onto Insidious, who kicks out at one. And there's already so much blood. Snape escape! Out of nowhere! Dragging him away from the ropes. Kicking him while he's down, too. He knows it's not enough. He knows he has to do more to this demon. Oh, what an exploder. And the fork, yet again. Just cracking open more of that skull. He's really working over the head. The crowd chanting bullshit at all of Insidious's weapons. Fire breath. Big roundhouse kick to Insidious. Telling him to go to sleep. Has him up. What's he gonna do? Insidious dragging him center of the ring, looking for a big finish here. Fire breath to the eyes of Snape. Into the ropes though, big boot. Big headbutt there. Has him up. Oh, nasty power bomb there by Snape into the big boot. Once again. But now, jumping pile driver from the Insidious Demon. Another fireball. Things are not looking good for the champion. Something dangerous this way comes for real. He's not even going for the pin. He's going to try and kill Alan Rickman to prove he's the most dangerous. The legendary Rickman triple power bombs. 1, 2, through point 9. Insidious kicks out. Neck breaker. Roundhouse kicks to the gut of Insidious. Oh, but the eye rake. Neck breaker. How do you like your Snape meat? Burnt to a crisp. Oh, Insidious has to be careful not to get disqualified here. He's already being given a lot of leniency. He needs to make sure he doesn't throw it all away. Oh, and the choke. He's still choking him. And he's using the maximum of that 5 count. Irish whip into the corner. Headbutts. I don't know if that's such a good idea from Alan Rickman. Dragon sleeper. That's it! He made Insidious tap out with the Dragon Sleeper. Alan Rickman is still your Fire Pro World Champion. He managed to survive, but at what cost? All of that lost blood, the potential concussions, every event, Alan Rickman just gets more and more injured. But still, he fights on. Still, your Fire Pro World Champion, Alan Rickman. Oh, Dunks is so happy. He's like, yay. No one expected Rickman to go for a sleeper. When the chips were down, he did the only move he could. He reached in the well, and he was able to sneak away with the victory from Insidious. That's it for Something Dangerous here tonight. Thank you all for coming out, and I will see you at the next event. Thanks for watching.